Hello, everybody. Mark here at Gilbo Realty. Thank you so much for coming back and watching another show today. If you haven't been to our website, this is it. Go to the Villages tab up here. Go to Buy a Home. Go to Fast Home Search. I have all the searches broken down for you based on what most people want to search for in the villages. If you haven't seen our map, download that. That'll help you not only get to know where all the villages are within the villages and all the highways, but you can click on each individual village within the villages and it'll go to our website and show you what properties are available there. If someone tells you you need a VLS agent to buy an existing home in the VLS or even a new home, don't believe it. It's not true. We can represent you in all those different scenarios. If you think you're leaning towards new builds, let us know on that as well. But go here to this new build know-how page. It'll give you all the breakdown of the cost of what you're going to have to throw into that house after you buy it. You'd be surprised what some things cost when you want to update a new home. And trust me, you're going to want to update it. It's going to cost thousands, just to let you know that. If you're looking to do a lifestyle visit, please let us know. We'll add you to our calendar. We'll hook up with one of our agents. They're going to tell you the lay of the land, to give you some information. They'll show you houses and point you in the right direction. So please let us know. Plus, we'll refund you up to $1,000 of your lifestyle visit in the villages. All you have to do is provide a receipt to us, and we'll give you the money back. Just let us know. All you have to do is just buy a home through us, which is very simple since we can represent you in multiple different ways. We have a Facebook page. I post hot deals over there all the time. Also on X. Join us on X. I post hot deals on X. I post hot deals on Facebook. That's where you're going to see them posted throughout the day. Things that I find that are really good deals on the MLS. So feel free to come here, check out our website. We have a ton of information for you. So the Villages going through some trial and tribulations as the real estate market changes from 2021. One thing I've always said is that, when times get tough, people start blaming others for their problems. And the villages here, I think they're choosing a battle they probably shouldn't be doing because it just doesn't look good in their image. But the villages issue cease and desist to drone pilots. Complex legal battle takes flight. This is published by the Pilot Institute, which I am a member of, and I actually have to finish their course on being a drone pilot. But the major retirement community in Florida has ordered drone pilots to stop filming construction sites, igniting the complex legal battle over airspace rights, property laws, and information control. Then they publish a bunch of stuff by their attorneys. And one of the ones they sent a cease and desist letter to was Don Wiley of Gold Wingnut, I think his channel is. And he does a lot of drone videos. There's a couple others too. But, he's not too happy about it because what he thinks is going on is they're going to start doing their own stuff to do their own marketing and, again, control the narrative as to what's going on with the market. And like I've been saying for many, many, many months, the real estate market has been changing for at least 2.5 years, going on 3 now. And all these people have denied its existence for the last 2 or 3 years, even other realtors. And other brokers in the villages, they keep singing, everything's great, just look up in the air and you won't see anything. And unfortunately, it's starting to hit home now. The villages have been kind of desperate in a sense of getting more and more people to buy their new homes, and they're getting more and more competition on their existing homes. And I don't think this is a good look on them personally. I'm surprised they're doing it. It's kind of unneeded because, a lot of these YouTube creators, especially the drone people, they bring a lot of attention to the villages. Now the villages think, oh, we don't need them. We can do it ourselves. But, no offense. I've seen some of the videos. It's not that great. And they're kind of lazy putting out videos. They don't really put a huge amount out. So I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but they just don't like other people posting things about what they're doing with their projects. I think one of their complaints was they're doing it over, work sites. But, these people aren't really droning over work sites when people are there. They're usually doing them on like a Sunday, a late afternoon, where there is nobody there. Like a lot of the videos I watch of their drone videos, there's nobody around down below. And actually a lot of the areas were just dirt, like this one here looking in the video. They're just dirt. So the villages doesn't want you drone videoing their dirt. You leave it alone, damn it. But at the same time, I think it's kind of stupid what they're doing. And they just posted this article on Pilot Institute, which is kind of interesting. And the villages posted an article too in their paper, I think. So we'll see what happens. I think it's kind of tough because these are all public roads, even though they're the builder. I mean, I could be a half mile away in public property and film their property from a drone view. There's not much you can do about it. I mean, if the FAA gives me clearance to fly my drone there and I have my license, there's really not much you can do. And I think what some of these drone people do, I think they do a good service. I think they tell everybody where the villages is going. And it seems that the villages now is getting a little desperate. In my opinion, this is a desperate move to try to control the narrative as the real estate market takes a turn downward in the state of Florida and other places around the country. Anyways, doesn't look good. I'm just not a big fan of it. I think it makes you look desperate, in my opinion. But it is what it is. We'll see what happens on this. Take a look at this article. Yeah, I'll post it down below, droneexl.co. And everybody have a good day. Let's look at some houses. Okay, 1610 Alhambra Way for $298. Just dropped 31K. This house, believe it or not, is beautiful inside. It's got this beautiful tree in the front yard. It probably protects your house during the summer, during that hot heat. Well, it's been on the market 124 days. It's sitting at $214 a square foot, 1,392 total square foot. It was built in 99, but it's a pretty house. Bond is paid, by the way. Roof is new in 2020. It's an Amarillo model in the village of Alhambra. Let's look at some photos. Look at how beautiful this inside is. I mean, this home's going to be very, very deceiving for most. Look how pretty it is. Love the flooring. Love the fireplace and the TV and the backsplash of the TV. Very pretty. Very nice, modern look. Nice. Love it. You can find some beautiful homes in the older sections of the villages, folks. Tastefully done. New appliances, electric stove. Nice. Quartz countertops. All updated. New cabinets. Look at this. It's pretty. Very pretty. Here's a laundry room. Soon that goes to the garage, possibly. Bedroom 1. Nice light. Love it. Pretty basic. Nice. Whoa, look at this. Pretty shower. Love the tiles. Love the squeegee touch. See how those little things make a difference. Very nice. Love the fan. Look at that. Maybe the villages can take a picture of that. Put that in some of their homes. Very nice. Pretty. Very nice. New carpet, obviously. Again, these are quartz countertops. These are pretty. They kept the older cabinets in here. I'm really surprised they did that on this. But that's okay. They updated most of the house. It's cute. Nice little built-in shelf in the shower. Here's the enclosed back lanai. They carpeted up the wall. I don't know why they do that, but a lot of times they glue that too. It's a nightmare to get off. It's pretty, though. Got a lot of privacy out here. Okay, here's a garage. Here's your panel box. Sealed garage floor, or at least painted. Nice. Little workbench over there. Here's your hot water tank, some storage. I don't mind this house, actually. I think, actually, for the price, is pretty good. Okay, 1610 Alhambra Way, $298, sitting at $214 a square foot. This house is pretty. It just dropped 31K. Let's see where it started. It started at $345. Well, actually, a lot longer than that. $355. Had a pending sale. Put it back in the market not too long after. $345, $329, $298. This is what happens. You know, the market's changing, and I hope people start to realize it. Sadly, they had an early on pending listing, and it's been downhill ever since from there. So, anyways, let's go to another one. All right, 2186 Quinn Lane, $334,500. Now, I like the look of this house. Looks like the Topaz model, but it's pretty. It's 3 days on the market, sitting at $225 a square foot. Surprisingly, this was built in 2011. It's turnkey 3-2 at ease model in the village of St. James. Turnkey, that means all the furniture's coming with it, if you don't know what that means. The bond on this is only $14,500. These new ones are up near $30,000. Bonds are off the charts in some of these newer sections, just to let you know. And there's 466A. So it's between the sixes. Brownwood's right down here. You're not too far away, pretty close. It's a good location. You got some shopping and everything right here. Good location. Very nice. Let's look at some photos. Nice landscaping that's been updated. It's pretty. Nice little front sitting area. You can enclose this too, by the way. You can add a screen around this front area. Okay, so it's got that big, similar to Courtyard Villa. family room slash kitchen. But they do have that wall up in between the kitchen. And you know what? I'm okay with it because I can hang something here. And the problem with an open floor plan, open layout, right, is I only have so many walls. But when I have another wall, this gives me another wall, not just the kitchen. It's pretty. Like the floors. Village's $39 fan. Look at them babies. Okay. So basic countertops, cute little eating area, pantry. Love it. Cabinets seem like they're in nice shape. This seems very clean, maintained. Nice. Needs knobs, though. I'm not sure what people are doing, not putting knobs on the cabinets. That drives me crazy. Because you get all these little chips in it. These, I'm not sure, they're a little dirty, but you get chips in your cabinets if you don't do it. Especially women with those long nails, right? They might scratch those cabinets. All right, here's the other reverse look. Okay, here's the master bed. There's a shower over there. It's a pretty big, pretty good sized bedroom, actually. You're gonna have to paint this room though. You can see the shades have all changed. So dual sink, walk-in shower over here with slider door, surround shower. Big walk-in closet though. Surprising. Here's the other bedroom. Cute. Here's another bed used as an office. Nice. Okay. Here's the shared bath. I like it. It's cute. Here's the laundry with some storage. Those cabinets are seeing a better day. Let's put it that way. Like this back lanai area. It's cute. Okay, got a little outside area too. You can put a grill. Yeah, I don't mind this house actually. It's okay. Okay, so 2186 Quinn Lane, 334.5. It's 2011 build, 2-car garage. It's not bad. Needs a little bit of updating on the inside. You can tell it's going to need some paint because they took a bunch of stuff off the walls. But it's sitting currently at 225 a square foot. That's list price, not sale price. It's 3 beds, 2 bath. It's an Annie's model in the village of St. James. So think about this one. You're going to have to do a little bit of work on it, not a huge amount, but this could be a really nice home. And the bond's only 14.5. So let's go to another one. Okay, I like this house, 1914 Antonio Place for 360. Just had a recent 5K drop. It's got updated. It's different. The siding's different. It's got a brand new roof on it. They got a beautiful little front walkway here going into the house. They've done a nice job on this home. Basic landscaping, but it's nice. It's professional. Sitting at 227 a square foot, and it's almost 1,600 square foot. 2 bed, 2 bath. Taxes here say 2,600 a year, so you got to take them with a grain of salt because you may get something different. But the bond again is paid. 1,585 square foot. See if there's anything different. Granite countertops, stainless steel appliances in 22. Shaker style vinyl siding with fresh exterior paint in 22. Beautiful landscaping, right? It says easy care flooring in 22. There's been a bunch of updates. Where's it located here? Here's Morse Boulevard. There's 466. Here's Spanish Springs. So right outside of Spanish Springs. Currently on the market, they've taken about a 6K discount. Let's see the inside. It's a pretty house. I like the look of it. It's different. Got these garage screens on. I don't mind that shaker style look. Love this front entryway. Did a great job with it. Pretty. Got that wide plank floor. Big closet when you walk in the front door. Look at that. New Yorkers and Northerners and people where you have a bunch of winter clothing. That's where it's going to go. Cute front door. Probably room up here in the front. Big room. It's pretty. I like the pillars. Sorry if I go through some of these really quick, but they take way too many photos. So obviously there's the master bedroom right there. Here's the kitchen with, what's that, granite countertops. It's nice, pretty. Electric stove. Little eating area over here. Love that lamp. They got this enclosed lanai here too now, which was probably a slider at one time. They enclosed it for more space. They use it as an office slash sewing room. Very cute. Here's the master. Love the bed. Very nice. Okay, here's the master. Love the sinks. They're cute. Basic countertops. Here's the shower with the walk-in. Got a door on it. Here's another bed. Still that wide plank flooring is very pretty. Village's $39 fan updated with a light. Look at that. Okay. Cute. So 2-car garage. Bunch of storage. You have to be very organized in a village home, especially if you're coming from somewhere with a basement. Nice. Little patio out here, paver. Nice yard. Could use a touch of cleanup in the landscaping out back. Got a bunch of trees growing. I think it's cute. It's a cute house. All right. So 1914 Antonio Place, sitting at 360, 5K off recently, sitting at 227 a square foot. It's not a bad home. It's cute. Done some updates inside of it. Beautiful floors, new roof in 21, HVAC in 25, granite countertops and appliances in 22. So you can move right into this baby. It's right here. Where's Morris Boulevard? There's Buena Vista. It's right here in the center. And there's Spanish Springs. So think about this one. 1914 Antonio Place. Okay, so I posted this on our Facebook group. It's a hot deal. 1889 Blythe Wood Loop. It's pretty. And it's actually a pretty good deal, sitting at 180 a square foot. It's built in 05. It's 1,967 square foot. It's been on the market 200 days. Now, it might be a little bit more work than most, but it ain't that bad. It's called a Camellia Model Home in Sunset Point neighborhood. Wooden tile floors, then has Murphy bed. It functions as a third bedroom. Back porch fully enclosed with very cozy. Seller is motivated and willing to consider all offers. House is also available for yearly rental. Okay, so here's Buena Vista. There's Morris Boulevard. It's over here in the western portion of the Villages. There's Lake Sumter. Right? Here's some shopping along 466A. There's Brownwood. Not a bad location. It's beautiful up here. Let's look at the inside here real quick. It's cute. Floors need to be sanded and redone. You can see it. Somebody tried. Got these pillars. Just so dark in there. Kitchen's pretty. It's big. Love it. Quartz countertops. Gas stove. Actually love the kitchen. Nice. A lot of room in there. Here's that bedroom they're talking about. Wood floors with Murphy bed. The den, they call it. Okay, here's closet. Never really sure where we are. This must be the master bath. Dual sinks. Need some work here. Gonna need a little TLC on this one, folks. 1889 Blythewood Loop. I think the seller's willing to put the roof on it too. For $355. 4K price drop. 200 days in the market. Sitting at 180. 1,967 square foot. If you're looking for a project, this might work out. You know, the pictures, it's really hard to tell how much work it really needs with the photos. It's going to need some work, obviously. But take a look at this one, 1889 Blythewood Loop. Okay, I like this house. 3325 Reston Drive for $275. Just took a 5K price drop, sitting at 197 a square foot. Price reduced, no bond. 3-2, home price to sell. Come see the open floor plan, 2-car garage with little TLC. This could be just what you're looking for. Okay? Bunch of discounts. Holy cow. 305 down to 275 over a 6-month period. That's painful. There you go. So here's El Camino right there. This is Buena Vista. You're in the northern sections of the Villages. It's beautiful up here. And look at inside of this. Love it. Cute. Popcorn ceiling. It's okay, though. Basic countertops, electric stove. It's fine. It's amazing how styles change over the years. All right, so here's where you're gonna need some work here. Some of the flooring, obviously somebody had a wheelchair or some assistance moving stuff around. All right, there's another room. This library, don't mind that. No, this must be the master. This must be the shared bath. Okay. It's kind of an enclosed lanai. At least it didn't carpet up the wall. That's a good sign. All right. The outside's in really good shape. It's the inside that's going to need some work, and I'm not sure about the roof. So 275, 3325 Reston. The outside's in really nice shape. Vinyl siding's in great shape by the looks first look. Not sure about the roof. They don't really say anything about it. Actually, roof is only 2 years old. Bond is paid. Think about that. 2-year-old roof. Bond is paid, so I don't have to worry about the roof. Built in '01. Sitting at $197 a square foot. And yeah, it needs cosmetic work, but it's not like it's overly demanding work. But think about this one. And 3325 Reston Drive. Again, $200 a square foot. Below that, we're getting a lot of these with no bond coming down a price. They've just been sitting there 6 months on the market. Look at this, 180 days. That seems to be the trend of what's going on. Okay, folks, that's all I got for today. I have more and more homes coming on with no bonds. I have a ton list. I already have a whole sheet that I'll be looking at as long as they don't sell here. But many, many homes hitting the market, and some in between the sixes and obviously north of 466 that hitting the market with no bonds that make these homes really cheap. I mean, when it comes to payment wise, money out of pocket, they may have to do a little bit of updating in them on some of these properties. That makes sense because they're an older stock. But it's kind of funny, in New York, we don't consider 2000 build as old, right? It's not old at all. It's only 25 years old, especially when we can find homes here from the 1800s. But at the same time, more and more homes hitting the market, more newer homes hitting the market within the last 2 or 3 years old, hitting the market, being much more aggressive on their sale price, trying to sell their house. We have a listing coming on the market probably tomorrow in Shady Brook. That's going to be near 340. Great deal. Can't beat it. So everybody have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me down below. And you guys have a great day.